sorry, but a counselor, and I don't know when it clicked off again, but isn't that convenient? Because I'm not going to count how many minutes I have left on my phone. It's like when I used to post on Facebook and I'd have word limits all of a sudden. And then, a year later, there weren't any word limits anymore. Or the person there with my name, who almost looks exactly like me. So if someone knew me when I was in grade 10, they're not quite sure if that was me and hadn't seen me since. What if somebody takes courses in Canada and becomes a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a counselor, but has no spirituality, but has the course content of Canada? But what if they're bringing course content from another country? And I think Dutch, because they've always shown that there are psychologists and psychiatrists over wherever the Dutch are. Because honestly, again, what a black Deutschland. And what if they come, and that's who's counseling my child, and they're aware of mind controlling techniques, or it's part of what they do without them even knowing, because they don't believe in spirituality or acknowledge spirituality or believe in God. Because much of psychiatry and psychology is to dismiss spirituality and focus on the mind and call everything a plague of the mind, which would be convenient if, say, Hitler had walked into psychiatry and psychology and hardened them down to only allowing people to call what he's doing when he's at them, to only call it a mental illness, instead of acknowledging the spirituality, because that is a spiritual occurrence at you that's causing it. So it would be, if bipolar was somebody else is playing games with another person, you're not bipolar, but you have bipolar at you. And I know I'm using the word incorrectly, but I have studied that word inside and out, and I haven't found, and I'm an educated person who understands most things, right down to string theory and spirituality, and I can't find a way that Psychology Today sort of thing has described bipolar that actually suits anything it could really be, understanding spirituality. But that's the idea. If you only agree to mentality, you're listening to the man, which is the Son of Man, and you're not thinking anymore, so you don't have to understand it, or you don't understand it, and you just keep going till he wipes you off the plate.